Sup everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. For those who know me, for those who don't, I am Radiant. I focus on build crafting. So this video is going to be set around the Warlock new class exotic item being, well, not the class itself, but the arms Inuia. This exotic, in my opinion, is probably one of the more underrated ones, and I feel people don't understand the concept behind this. This is to help all those sort of rush builds. If you don't want to use like a slight melee build, you just want to use something that's weapon powered, this is a very dominant. If you want to use something in terms of damage, this is actually a viable option with Helion. I think a lot of people will disagree with me, but having this hit a boss, it does like 25% extra damage than what Helion normally does, so you are going to get a partial damage increase. Overall, again, this is the build, and I hope you guys will enjoy, because this has helped me tear through a lot of Grandmaster content with no issues on my Warlock, and I'm having the time of my life with it. Otherwise, let's get into it. So in terms of what we're using on the build itself, the fragments and aspects are as such. Devourer, we're using Devourer, aka Feed the Void, and Helion. These are the two aspects to the build. You can use some other aspect instead of Feed the Void if you would like. Stormnade, Incinerator Snap, Phoenix Dive, and Song of Flame. Facet of Ruin, Facet of Hope, Facet of Grace, and Facet of Protection. Facet of Hope is designed to work with Devourer, so every time you obviously use your Phoenix Dive and your Devourer gets procced from a Helion or a melee kill or a grenade kill, whatever you're using, it's just going to continuously get into Facet of Hope, which will get your ability up a bit more quickly, so your class ability. The reason we're using Facet of Grace is because it is really dominant with weapons like Outbreak this season, and they just hit so fucking hard and easy to get you that Transcendence energy. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see more weapons in the kinetic slot buffed out of their mind, because I am getting bored of fucking using Outbreak. But again, this is my opinion on Outbreak. Is just extremely dominant for this build. Pairing that with Ruin just to have that higher ignition damage and radius, and then we have protection, so when we're in close, we do take less damage and we can take a hit. Again, the whole point of Grace is to just help us get more energy off kinetic damage. And again, with Helion, when we're targeting whatever we are targeting overall, it's just going to just keep hitting shit. So if you let Helion or you get a melee or grenade kill, you proc Devourer. Your next kills with your weapon, being Outbreak for example, like me, it's just going to keep proccing that Devourer timer and extending it. So the more that it keeps extending, the more obviously class ability energy you get from Hope, because Hope works with obviously your class ability. It's designed to recharge it significantly faster, even at a max stack, which in my opinion is fucking stupid. Like, I don't know who the hell designed that. That is just crazy stupid. Overall, fun build, extremely dominant in endgame content. I would take this into a lot of pinnacle activities over solo ops, just due to the fact that it works better in team play as both a support and damage, as well as a lot of raids and dungeons. So when they get raids and dungeons fixed back up and we can actually farm them more frequently, this would be a very dominant build in that particular department, and even a bit of boss damage if you wanted to chuck them on, due to the fact that they do actually hit really hard, and that increases Helion's damage output. I believe it was like 20% or something for Helion. I may be wrong there, I apologize if I am wrong. But overall, again, an extremely fun and dominant build. This also helps you farm a lot of super energy, so if you have the right setup, it will be easier. The dim link to the build is going to obviously be in the description like always. I hope you guys do enjoy. Consider liking and subscribing, it helps the channel grow, and I'll be putting out a lot more videos like this in the future. Till then, again, see ya, enjoy your day, night, afternoon, wherever the fuck you are. Peace.